Live look right now at the White House, where this morning the cage is coming down, but controversy surrounding UFC Freedom 250 is still very much alive. Thousands watched as the White House hosted an unprecedented UFC card on the South Lawn.
And now the focus is shifting from the fights themselves to questions about money, politics, and presidential influence. And reporter John Gonzalez is live at the White House for us this morning. John, how are things looking there?
Well, there is a flurry of activity this morning as the cleanup is now underway. Melanie, take a look. Here's what some of the roads look like. This is 15th Street. The barriers are being removed. Fencing is coming down. And, well, the road closures will remain, we are told, for several hours today. Now, supporters are calling this a historic moment. The biggest victory in the octagon last night might have been the amount of hurdles this event had to conquer. Everything from legal challenges to bad weather that moved through and delayed things for a little bit last night. Now, the event moved forward after a federal judge rejected a last-minute lawsuit that argued the Trump administration improperly approved these fights and failed to follow required review procedures. Organizers estimate the event cost about $60 million to stage. UFC officials say they paid the production cost and anticipated losing money on the event itself. On the surface, it appears taxpayers were spared the cost of the arena and production, while Washington received global attention from this major sporting event. Critics counter that federal resources were still used for security, crowd management, and operations surrounding the event and want those expenses publicly disclosed.
I mean, I think that there's an appropriate level of security for this event. They have a nice perimeter you have to walk through. There's police and you know, armed service members all over the place. So, and that's the way it should be. We should be able to feel safe while we're enjoying this event.
Fast security was pretty fair, almost like the airport, like, you know, where they check everything. So I think they did good security-wise.
Now, the legal challenges, the blood, sweat, and tears here on the South Lawn is over. But this morning, the political fight surrounding UFC Freedom 250 is likely entering its next round. We'll have more on that coming up later this hour. Reporting live outside the White House, John Gonzalez, 7 News.